a closer walk with thee.
Hi, I'm Bill Gaither. You know, Tennessee Ernie Ford has remained one of the most popular and beloved entertainers America and the world has ever known. Through an unparalleled career in radio, records, and television, Ernie left the world with an indelible legacy, not just of his accomplishments, awards, and honors, but a legacy of the lasting impact that one man's expression of faith can have on millions of people. Early in his career, Ernie's huge success as a recording artist for Capitol Records had already placed him among the biggest stars in show business. When Ford Motor Company asked him to host its primetime variety series on NBC, Ernie could have asked for and been given just about anything he wanted. But when he asked to end each show with a hymn or a song of faith, Madison Avenue and Hollywood balked. You just didn't end a primetime variety show with a hymn. It was too controversial, too risky. But Ernie stood firm, and within weeks after the show's first night on the air, thousands of letters and phone calls began pouring in from every corner of the country, from people of every walk of life and every faith. And by the end of the first season, this controversial and risky move had become the most popular segment on one of the highest rated shows in the country. Thanks for watching, and from the entire Gaither family, as Ernie would say it, bless your little pea-picking hearts.
John said the city was just four square.
Walking Jerusalem just like John.
And he declared he'd meet me there.
Walking Jerusalem just like John. I want to be ready. I want to be ready. I want to be ready to walk in Jerusalem just like John.
John, oh John, what do you say?
Walking Jerusalem just like John.
Then I'll be there at the coming day.
Walking Jerusalem just like John. I want to be ready. I want to be ready. I want to be ready to walk in Jerusalem just like John.
When Peter was preaching at Pentecost,
walking Jerusalem just like John.
He was endowed by the Holy Ghost.
Walking Jerusalem just like John. I want to be ready. I want to be ready. I want to be ready to walk in Jerusalem just like John.
If you should get there before I do,
walk in Jerusalem just like John.
Tell all my friends I'm coming too.
Walk in Jerusalem just like John.
Yeah.
I want to be ready. I want to be ready. I want to be ready to walk in Jerusalem just like John. I want to be ready. I want to be ready. I want to be ready to walk in Jerusalem. Walk in Jerusalem.
Walk in Jerusalem just like John.
I want to be ready. I want to be ready. Yes, I want to be ready to walk in Jerusalem. Walk in Jerusalem.
Walk in Jerusalem just like John.
I want to be ready. Yes, I want to be ready.
I want to be ready to walk in Jerusalem just like John.
He sang songs from the churches of his people. If you've ever been a gospel singer, you're always a gospel singer. And whatever else you sing, some of that comes out through there, in there. Because that's what gospel does. It seeps through.
I am weak, but thou art strong.
Thou art strong.
Jesus, keep me from all wrong.
From all wrong.
I'll be satisfied as long.
Just as long with me, just a closer walk with me, just a closer walk with me.
Just a closer walk with thee.
Just a closer walk with thee.
Grant, Jesus, is my plea.
Just a closer walk with thee.
Daily walking close to thee. Oh Lord, let it be. Dear Lord, let it be.
And now will you join us in our hymn?
When the storms of life are raging, stand by me.
Stand by me.
When the storms of life are raging, stand by me.
Stand by me.
When the world is tossing me like a ship upon the sea, thou who rulest wind and water, stand by me.
Stand by me.
In the midst of tribulations, stand by me.
Stand by me.
In the midst of tribulations, stand by me.
Stand by me.
When the hosts of hell assail and my strength begins to fail, thou who never lost a battle, stand by me.
Stand by me. In the midst of faults and failures, stand by me. Stand by me.
In the midst of faults and failures, stand by me.
Stand by me. When I do the best I can, and my friends misunderstand.
Thou who knowest all about me, stand by me.
Stand by me.
When I'm growing old and feeble, stand by me.
Stand by me.
When I'm growing old and feeble, stand by me.
Stand by me.
When my life becomes a burden and I'm nearing chilly Jordan, O thou lily of the valley, stand by me.
Stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me.
He had the kind of range and the kind of versatility that Bing Crosby had. He had a very, very good classically trained voice, but he could then turn around and do a country song. He could do a pop song, he could do a love song, he could do a funny song. But in the meantime, when you needed that classical background and those long lines, he was up to it.
One bright and guiding light that taught me wrong from right, I found in my mother's eyes. Those baby tales she told of streets all paved with gold I found in my mother's eyes. Just like a wandering sparrow, one lonely soul, I walk the straight and narrow to reach my goal. God's gift sent from above, a real unselfish love.